To the rest of the Orion Accord, the HSS Indomitable was a joke. A relic from Earth's early expansion years, the vessel had been declared obsolete a century ago. Its hull was scarred, its AI processor ran on outdated human code, and its crew quarters were laughably small. Aliens across 5-star systems laughed when they heard the name. Indomitable? More like inept, they mocked. Rumor had it that its main gun misfired half the time and its targeting systems relied on algorithms so primitive they could be outwitted by a child with a rock. Yet when the war came to the edge of the Soul Frontier, it was Indomitable they sent. Captain Aurelia Hart stood alone on the battered bridge, her eyes flicking over a holographic display that flickered with static. She knew the jokes. She'd laughed at them herself once. But standing here now, at the helm of this so-called dumbest warship in the galaxy, she felt a strange, stubborn pride. "Status report?" she asked. "Multiple enemy dreadnoughts approaching, Captain," croaked the ancient voice of the ship's AI, nicknamed Archie. His speech patterns were glitchy, his syntax outdated. But in his quirks, Aurelia found a strange comfort. "Archie, can we outgun them?" "Technically, negative. But they do not know what I know." Aurelia smirked. This was why the Indomitable survived every engagement when newer, smarter ships were vaporized. Its AI wasn't sophisticated enough to follow standard tactical protocols. Instead, it improvised in ways no enemy AI could predict. When the alien fleets entered firing range, they unleashed a storm of plasma torpedoes. Any smart ship would have raised shields and calculated evasive maneuvers. Indomitable didn't bother. "Archie, do something dumb," Aurelia whispered. The ship's retro engines flared erratically. Instead of dodging away, Indomitable lurched forward through the oncoming storm, its erratic vector confusing enemy targeting solutions. Torpedoes meant to pierce its hull detonated behind it. Its main railgun, so old it squealed when powered up, discharged a slug straight through the heart of the enemy's command ship. 1 kill, 1,000 to go. For the aliens, this should have been an easy slaughter. They had precision weapons, perfect AI coordination, and fleets with synchronized quantum comms. But the Indomitable didn't play by their rules. It jammed comms with outdated radio noise. It projected decoys using primitive magnetic pulses. It feigned reactor failures, then surged forward like a cornered beast. Crew members below deck, a ragtag team of Earth's misfits, ran between smoking conduits, patching holes with duct tape and raw grit. Chief Engineer Rami laughed like a man possessed as he kicked a fusion core back online. "Keep her dumb. Keep her mean," he shouted. By the battle's 4th hour, the enemy fleet began to fracture. Alien admirals screamed at one another across broken channels, unable to predict the Indomitable's next insane maneuver. It rammed one cruiser head-on, the impact shearing its own bow but taking the enemy out in a fireball of vented plasma. Blood dripped from a gash on Aurelia's temple. Her hands shook as she gripped the battered console. Archie's voice crackled again. "Captain, probability of survival. 0.04%. Better odds than last time." She grinned through bloodied teeth. "Ready the big gun." The Indomitable's spinal cannon hadn't been fired in decades. Its charge coils were warped, its targeting lens was cracked. But in the chaos of this battle, precision was overrated. The old ship positioned itself directly between the last 2 enemy dreadnoughts, both scrambling to bring weapons to bear. "Archie, fire!" The spinal cannon belched forth a beam of raw particle energy, missing the dreadnought on the left entirely, and punching through the flagship behind it, detonating its antimatter core. The explosion shredded the last enemy line. Silence fell over the battlefield. In the aftermath, the battered hulk of the Indomitable drifted through the debris field. No enemy ship pursued. None dared. News of the dumbest human warship that broke an entire armada spread across the stars like wildfire. Back home, they wanted to decommission her. Build something new, they said. Something smarter, sleeker. But no one on the crew would leave. Captain Hart sat in her scorched command chair, eyes closed, listening to Archie hum a static-filled tune through the comms. In a galaxy that prized logic and calculation, the dumbest warship remained undefeated, because humans were never meant to be predictable. And some things, no matter how old or flawed, were just too damn stubborn to die.